Hey everybody, Jay here with a knife review. This will be my first. And this review is for one of my favorite pocket knives. It is a Ganzo, a Chinese-made Ganzo model G710. I like this because it's a good pocket knife. The main reason I think it's a good pocket knife, well, a lot of you may realize just by looking at it, this is an exact copy of a Benchmade 950 Rift. It's got a great ergonomic design, and just it fits in the hand perfectly. The blade here is a reverse tanto design. I kind of like this reverse swedge here, and it's made out of 440C stainless, which isn't probably the best steel in the world, but it's awesome because it's easy to sharpen, it's fast to sharpen, it takes a very good edge, and it's not expensive. The more expensive ones like S30V, S90V, M390, LMAX, these really expensive steels all do the same thing, but they have a little bit better edge retention on them. And so, they're a little bit higher, but for a good pocket knife, you don't really need it. What really makes this a great pocket knife is if you lose it, if you break it, it's 20 bucks. Now, if you look at the blade here, you'll see that it gets really thick down here at the end, so good for prying. Great cutting knife, just great ergonomics, and it's 20 bucks. The Benchmade access lock makes it very easy to open and close with one hand, and it's just an awesome knife. The problem is, there's some ethical, there's a dilemma here with morally am I okay buying this thing? Because, Benchmade spent all the R&D money developing the thing. They paid Warren Osborne to design it. Now, is it okay to support a Chinese company that is basically ripping them off? So I don't think so. It is, but it isn't. The reason I say that is because I've spent some money on Benchmade. I love Benchmade knives. The first one I ever got was a 580 Barrage. This thing I got, it was covered in mud. Guy gave it to me for some sharpening work, and there it is, Warren Osborne design. I scraped a bunch of mud off the blade here, saw that butterfly, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take that in trade, no problemo. And it's very lightweight, just the thing can take some abuse. It's just a great all-around pocket knife. So at that point I was hooked on Benchmade, so I had to have a gentleman's knife. Now the qualities for a gentleman's knife, the properties that are required are it's got to be small, it's got to be durable, and it's got to be good looking. And you get all of that here with the 470-1 Emissary. S30V blade steel, aircraft grade 6061 T6 aluminum. Got, of course, the axis lock. This baby's spring assisted. I just love this for a gentleman's knife. So yeah, I've spent some money on Benchmades. Whenever I go to my drawer, just in a hurry, need to grab a knife, it's always my Benchmade 710. This thing is just a workhorse. It's a 4-inch blade. You could use this thing as a kitchen knife, and it's just the best all-around knife for me. A lot of people don't like a blade this big for an everyday carry knife, but for me it's no problem. This thing has just taken some abuse, not even a nick on it. It's just a wonderful knife. But a lot of people do think it's too big. And so, hey, it's my pride and joy here. The Benchmade 940-1 Osborne design. This thing is 2.4 ounces. S90V super steel, carbon fiber. This is without a doubt my favorite knife by Benchmade. This thing just rocks. You can't even notice it's in your pocket. It takes nothing to open it and close it with the thumb stud. You could do the whole thing with the axis lock. It's just this has been in production for 15 plus years, and there's a reason why it's never gone out of production, and it is without a doubt the Benchmade 940 is a classic American knife. So yeah, I've dropped some bucks on Benchmade, so I don't really feel too bad about getting this knockoff. And you know, like I said, it's just perfect for everyday carry, and like I said, you drop it, you mess it up, you lose it, you break it, who cares? It's 20 bucks. I got this from gearbest.com. You can get them on eBay, a little bit higher. And then you can go to the knockoff sites like DHgate or AliExpress. They'll all have them too. They're higher there though. I would get them from DHgate or some of the other places here that bring them in wholesale. But anyway, that's my first knife review, and hey, all you knife heads, signing off. Have a good one.